2022 was an excellent year for JRPGs, but 2023 looks to be even better, with an incredibly exciting list of games. These are the JRPGs I most look forward to in the year 2023. Number 10, Persona 3 Portable. The Persona series has exploded in popularity over the past few years, with Persona 5 and Royal selling over 6 million units, because of which there has been a craving for new fans to go back and explore all the past Persona games. Persona 3 in particular is known for having one of the best stories in the series. While the portable version isn't the version of this game that most people wanted, as it ditches many of the 3D maps for a more visual novel style, it does allow you to do things that other versions of Persona 3 would not, such as controlling your party members, or having the option to play as a girl. It's going to be exciting for so many people to get their hands on Persona 3 for the first time. Look forward to Persona 3 Portable on January 19th, 2023 for all modern consoles and PC. Number 9, The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure. Now this game released in Japan over a decade ago, and Falcom fans have been patiently waiting for it to come to the West in English, alongside a dozen other games that they're still patiently waiting on. But the wait is finally almost over. Look forward to The Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure, launching on March 14th, 2023 for PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. Number 8, Octopath Traveler 2. The original game popularized the HD 2D style and gave us what felt like a classic Super Nintendo RPG for modern hardware. Octopath returns, and this game also gives us 8 brand new protagonists, as well as an updated job system that the developers claim will give you even more freedom than the original game. This game honestly looks fantastic, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. Look forward to Octopath Traveler 2 on February 24th, 2023, exclusively on Nintendo Switch. Number 7, Like a Dragon Ishin. The series, formerly known as the Yakuza series, has decided to embrace its Japanese namesake. This is not only the first official Western release and English localization of this game, it is also a remake being done in Unreal Engine 4. And instead of the troubles of the Yakuza, you are a samurai in the late Edo period, all of which should hold you over until the release of Yakuza, Like a Dragon 8. Look forward to the release of Like a Dragon Ishin, available on PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One and Series, and Steam. Number 6, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, why isn't this game higher on the list? That's because it only might be coming this year. There's a chance that this title is 2024, with this only getting the very ambiguous next winter. That could mean late December, as it did with Crisis Core Reunion, or it could mean January through March. In either case, I wanted to include FF7 Rebirth in some capacity. The first Final Fantasy VII Remake game left us off on a massive cliffhanger. Destiny had been rewritten and the course of fate altered, while Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be loaded with tons of familiar moments and characters. It seems to be woven together with an entirely new thread, and at the forefront of that mystery is a seemingly alive Zack Fair. What does this mean for the future of FF7? Well, believe me when I say nobody knows. Look forward to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, a very ambiguous this winter, exclusively for PlayStation 5. Number 5, Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Now this is definitely a game coming in 2023, I think. This game returns to the list again from last year. After facing some tremendous delays, we can finally look forward to this one. The title is set to retell the entirety of the original Final Fantasy VII compilation, allowing you to be caught up on everything FF7 so that you can enjoy the new trilogy to the maximum. It is exceedingly rare that a mobile game ever makes this list. In fact, this is the only mobile game that has ever made this list of mine. Its cool cheapy art style and aesthetic backgrounds, as well as its interesting reuse of remake assets, and its incredibly ambitious scope, all comes together to make this a mobile game that everyone is mad is not releasing on PC and consoles. Look forward to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis Closed Beta launching this summer 2023 for iOS and Android. Number 4, Fire Emblem Engage. Finally, some games games to play on my Nokia after the extremely high success of Fire Emblem Three Houses, and it probably being my favorite game of 2019. Fire Emblem is back with an all-new title, and in this game, you'll even be able to summon heroes from past Fire Emblem games. Move over Pepsi Man, there is a new mascot in town. Enjoy tactical battles, strengthening your units, and hopefully yet another incredible story. Look forward to Fire Emblem Engage, launching on January 20th, 2023. Number 3. Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Team Ninja is back with an incredible new Souls-like. The demo also featured an incredible character creator, with the full game having even more options. Based on the 14th century historical novel, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and even taking place during real-life historical events, the game also manages to include folklore and mythology, making this game loaded with culture. By combining elements both real and supernatural, this game is honestly shaping up to be one of the best games of next year, and if it's even better than the demo, I think we'll have a Game of the Year nominee. Look forward to Wolong Fallen Dynasty when it launches on March 3rd, 2023 for PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One and Series, and Steam. Number 2. Granblue Fantasy Relink. So I first started doing these yearly lists back in 2019, and guess which game was on there? This one. This game has been pushed back and delayed that many times, and is easily up there at this point as one of the most delayed games of all time. To say this game has been long awaited is an absolute understatement, however, it looks fantastic. As a result of these delays, this game has a lot to live up to. However, its beautiful world, party-based action combat, and everything else we've seen of it thus far all looks to be incredible. With the game this long and this troubled in development, you can only wonder if things really are going as smoothly as they can, or if there are going to be many half-baked ideas along the way. In either case, I look forward to this being the last year that this game is on the list, but it does look incredibly promising, and I have faith it is going to deliver. Look forward to Granblue Fantasy Relink sometime in 2023 for PlayStation 4 and 5 and Steam. Number 1. Final Fantasy 16. You already knew this game was going to be at the top of the list before you even clicked the video. Final Fantasy 16 is a daring vision for the franchise, where you'll be able to have kaiju fight as the classic Final Fantasy summons, a story that is both character-driven and has deep political intrigue, action combat done by the legendary Ryota Suzuki, who's worked on Devil May Cry 5, Dragon's Dogma, and Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and the team behind the game is known for their exceptional work in storytelling on Final Fantasy XIV. When you put all these things together, Final Fantasy XVI is set to shake up the series yet again. You can look forward to Final Fantasy XVI launching on June 22nd, 2023 exclusively for PlayStation 5. These are my top 10 JRPGs for 2023. Did I miss anything that deserved to be on the list? Let me know in the comments below. Shout out to patron Marie and the rest of the Ultima community.